Neuromarketing, what is it and how can you use it? I'm going to tell you that in this a short movie, and I've been to London past weekends and I'm going to use some examples from London in this video. But why neuromarketing? When I'm going to tell you that it's $4 billion that's spent on advertising and most of that advertising failed. But why does so many campaigns fail so miserably? That has a lot to do with your brain. For example, when you see a red bus or a black cab, the first thing you think of is London. To further explain neuromarketing, I'm going back to the first study they did on neuromarketing. It was one with where they used Pepsi and Coca-Cola, and they used the functional MRI to look how someone's brain reacts. Now first they said to the person that he or she was drinking Coca-Cola, and that this showed activity in the frontal cortex. The frontal cortex lays in the neocortex, what is the newest part of our brain. And when they drank it and they knew they were drinking Coca-Cola, they saw some activity in the frontal cortex. And in our frontal cortex lays our executive function, which manages our attention, controls our short-term memory, and does the best thinking, especially our planning. But when they didn't know which brand they were drinking, they prefer Pepsi over Cola. And this shows more activity in a much older part of the brain, in the limbic part of the brain. And this part is responsible for our emotional and instinct behavior. This study proves when you are drinking Coca-Cola and you know it, you're rational thinking that you're drinking the best cola. But when you don't know which brand you are drinking, the subconscious part of your brain says that Pepsi is sweeter, so more tasteful. This research has been done in 2005, and since then there has been a lot of more research into neuromarketing. And nowadays, because of the fMRI and EEG, they have found out that the limbic brain, where our emotions are controlled in, and the reptilian brain, where the decision making, are together the buying brain. So with neuromarketing you can influence the subconscious. For example, the soft scent of a lemon increased the sales in seafood restaurants, or the smell of grass near the dairy aisle could take consumers back to a simpler, more carefree time and subconsciously remind them of the fields they played for when they were young. And so they can sell more milk. So you can see that neuromarketing has come from a long way when it first started in 2002 and how it evolved in the neuromarketing we know today. For example, you can see a commercial from Coca-Cola and a person with an EEG on is watching this commercial. And with his brain activity we can see his engagement, his excitement, his heart rate, and with that data they can use it to even make this commercial even better and positioning themselves really good on the market. But you can also use this with packaging, for example which colors you use and which shapes, and the customer's brain's activity says exactly what you need to do, so you can use it also for this. But if you as a company cannot afford an EEG, I've also got 5 tips that really helps without spending a lot of money to EEGs. First, use simple fonts to encourage action. Second, make consumers remember with complex fonts. Third, use gaze to direct attention. 4, gain trust with customers by showing trust. 5, a smile goes a long way. So that's everything I want to tell about neuromarketing. I hope you enjoy it. I really have.